Oh, I got Ariel.
Are we live?
We're live.
Live.
Sure looks that way. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Highway 54.
54.
54.
Yep. It's just us tonight, though.
54.
We missing DJ Kid and Mango tonight.
Yeah, he's on assignment. So y'all hang in there. We about to, you know how they say you're supposed to act a donkey? We finna act a whole ass. I can show you better. I can tell you. Let's get it, people. Done and done.
The ongoing series about the life of the people touched by the love of the Pacific. Here are their stories. This is Highway 54.
What's up, people? I appreciate y'all joining us on a football NFL Sunday.
Hey.
First game of the year. Man.
Yeah, and you know the green took him out. It was ugly, but we did it.
Gangrene.
We did it.
Gangrene.
I'm not.
Who y'all even playing? Who was the Eagles even playing?
The Patriots.
They were playing the Patriots, yeah.
And Patriots ain't no punk.
Okay.
Right.
Almost got dealt with.
Exactly. So, yeah, that was ugly, but we got it. And Baltimore. You should know Baltimore, Anthony, but you don't.
Baltimore was rusty as hell. They didn't play none of their starters. I guess they didn't want any tape on some of their plays, so they didn't play any of their starters in the preseason, and it showed. They had how does a defensive player on a defensive line get a face mask penalty twice? Same dude.
He don't know.
I've never heard of it.
He's like, I don't know.
I have never heard of that. That don't make no damn sense. My God.
Yeah.
I mean, they just kind of grabbed them twice in one.
No.
Go.
Like, separate plays. They had more. I think they had more penalty yards than they almost had total yards. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But that sounds like normal.
14.
It sounds normal for the offense. So that sounds about normal for offense.
It shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been for them because it's a brand new offensive coordinator. It's gonna be high flying and all this other stuff, but they were beyond rusty. It was, bruh. They look like a JV team almost. It was crazy. It was crazy. Penalties, false starts, all types of stuff going on. Face masks and illegal hands to the face and just stupid stuff that, I mean, it's like, come on, bro. Really? That's what we're doing?
Yep.
But at the same time, I'm complaining, even though y'all need somebody, y'all need some help. Y'all call me. I'll be up there, man.
Whatever. Doing your
Yeah,
best.
Spirit Airlines.
Man,
Like, hey, I can catch football.
yeah. Man, you know the practice squad players, I think they get no less than $500,000. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
I'll be a crash test dummy for them. Yeah.
I do that.
Yeah.
I come in with some medieval armor on or something.
I'll be up in there looking like Al Bundy with his jersey on.
Yo. All right.
Mm.
Let's start the show.
So, with that being said, how was your week, man?
Anthony.
My weekend was pretty good. I actually went down to DC to do the DC bike ride. It was about 20 mile bike ride. Mayor was there as always. We had a really good time there. Me and my wife went, finished the whole thing in about like an hour and some change. But obviously, you know, gotta listen, had all the stuff like that. So, but once it started, it took like an hour and some change to get through. A lot of accidents because people either want to ride fast and bump into each other and just not being mindful of the joggers that also are on there too. So,
So
that's what it is.
people were trying to get whatever they could get in while kids are finally going back to school.
Did it rain?
Yeah. No, it rained after. So it rained around 12. We were done. No, around like 1 o'clock. So like I'll say closer to 2. It started raining. But we were done around like 11, 12, got home, put everything in the house. And as soon as we sat down, that's when the rain just started.
Okay.
But yeah, I can tell you this. I need some cushion in that bike seat though.
Oh.
It's like like muscles I didn't even know existed. I was like, ooh.
Oh boy, you had Moses back there parting.
Something
was humming, huh?
Right. Because right now, like, see, I got this pillow.
Oh Lord,
your booty crippled.
Ooh, let me find out. We're gonna have to Instacart him some preparation H.
Oh, I ain't gonna go that far. No, please.
No, but when I did spinning, when I would go to spin class, man, that stuff hurt. But
well,
then
I got regular shorts.
Huh?
So I get the shorts with the 4D printout pattern. And
then, I ended up getting the gel seat too that goes on top. So
yeah, those things.
Yeah, well, bless your heart. But you've been training for this. You cut out for that. You know.
I mean, it was a lot of people out there with the huge guts getting it. So we were just in the back relaxing.
Wait a minute, did you say with the huge guts getting it?
They were in there.
I feel like at this point I have a huge gut. So was that shade? I'm just joking.
I'm just saying, like, I noticed that, like, every time you look at like bikers on like TV, they always fit and all this stuff like that. But in actuality, most of them aren't. But they can give them a run for that money. Like the amount of speed that I've been seeing these people put in, I'm like, yo, I don't know how y'all be doing it. Because I'm ready to pass out. And he was like, oh yeah, this is just light work. Like,
no,
I know what y'all doing.
Ain't no such thing.
Yeah.
So the reason why I asked you that is because I know that a lot of people who about a week or so ago, a little bit more than a week ago. So they had people that were trying to make sure that they're got all their vacation and all the other stuff taken care of before kids were going back to school. So, you know, they try to get what little bit of peace they could get. So with that being said, we got some real crazy stuff that we wanted to talk about. And if y'all don't mind, this is a trigger warning. Trigger warning. It's pretty bad, but it is what it is.
What is it? Okay.
So I understand that a lot of people, they actually have their kids go to school to help teach them. And that's what's wrong with a lot of them right now, if you want to be honest. they expect school to teach the kids. But what would you do if you can't get your kid back from the school? Is that what we're doing? That's beyond crazy. Now you got people that are actually in Georgia, and they were going to get their kid off a school bus, but the bus driver was like, "No, I don't think so. You get nothing. You get absolutely nothing. You will not get your kid." And of course, you got people that were losing their mind. Me personally, I've been ready to fight. That's just me. But we can show you better than we can tell you. Noonan, Georgia.
But this just to preview this was actually right after an accident though.
Mm-hmm.
So they had the bus driver was in an accident, and then they try not to do this.
Oh, and the bus driver ended up getting
think about it. Right, but also you got to think about all right, but roll the tape.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah, beautiful bean footage.
Now, that's my child.
Very tense moments on a DeSoto County school bus Wednesday. Parents say their children were being held hostage despite their pleas to let them off. Good evening to you. I'm Joy Redmond.
And I'm Joe Birch. Tonight, we are hearing from that parent behind this now viral Facebook video and other parents who say they are frustrated with the district.
Action News 5's Kelly Cook in Olive Branch. And Kelly, we understand you have now heard from the school district.
That's right, Joy and Joy. There is now a new bus driver that's assigned to the bus route that comes through this Olive Branch neighborhood. The move comes as parents tell me that they are feeling still on edge about letting their kids get on the school bus.
We no longer feel safe about our kids in the Center Hill School District. Everybody just wants to be able to send their kids to school safe.
Wednesday's bus fiasco still has this Center Hill Elementary School parent shaken up. Anna Marie Tyler says buses have been running behind schedule this school year, but Wednesday was different. Schools let out shortly after 3 p.m.
Well, around 4:30, I was wondering where the bus was.
The bus parked here at the entrance of the Brayborn subdivision with the bus turned off.
Yeah, my daughter, she's 7 years old, and she was just in tears. She was hysterical.
So as a mom, I immediately just went Facebook Live, and then I started banging on the door, and I was like, that is my child that's in there. It is hot out here. Give me some answers. Let my child off that bus.
Misty Grubb says after pleading with the bus driver, she decided to go on Facebook Live. That video has been shared over 3,800 times. You can see one child climbing out of the window of the bus. DeSoto County school officials say this incident is still under review, but students on the bus told their parents this incident started with the bus driver attempting to discipline a student.
She said one of the kids were trying to call their mom to tell her that the bus was going to be late, and the bus driver got upset with her and pulled over, told her she was getting a ride up, and apparently was arguing with the mom on the phone.
School leaders say the woman driving the bus was a substitute driver and is now on administrative leave. But when it comes to riding the bus in the near future,
absolutely not. She will not be back on that bus.
I'm being told that many parents in this neighborhood are now working together to let their parent to drop off and to pick up the kids because they don't want to let their kids to get back on that school bus. Again, a new driver has been assigned to this bus route.
Man.
Yeah.
That's
So
funny. Like the certain articles were saying that it was an accident, not that they were trying to discipline a child. See, that's.
But the thing about it, even if there was an accident, who are you as the bus driver to say that my child has to stay on the bus? It's not their fault that there was an accident. You know what I mean? And then also you ain't see no police officers out there or no ambulance.
But from what I was reading in the article, it was saying that she wouldn't let a lot of the kids off the bus if the parents didn't have like a yellow card or yellow badge, whether they did or not. She was like, no. So maybe she wasn't properly trained on what to do. I have no idea, but she got a slap to the face for her troubles by one of the parents.
Mm.
Well, I'm saying if it's true that she was pulled over to the side of the road and beefing with another parent and the other parents were rolling up like, let me get my kid or whatever. I don't know. And then it was hot. You got to think about it. It was hot too. you got the kids on the bus and it's hot and the windows are down and stuff. This is somewhere in like Georgia, so I know it had to be hot. Oh no, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am.
So I'm kind of wondering too, how long has she been on the job? And if it hasn't been that long, why wasn't somebody there with her to help teach her the ropes or even be there for her to corroborate her story?
Well, I mean, she must have been on. She must have been there long enough to receive administrative leave, I would think, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're only there for like a short period of time, so you're not going to receive those type of benefits.
Right.
But,
And also, I mean, just looking at how, how everything was really set up, like, was it like what was that catalyst that really tipped the driver off? You know what I'm saying? Where the kids were that bad that she just couldn't take it. Like, you're just driving the kids from point A to point B.
right.
But
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, I used to be a kid too. Everybody used to mess with the driver, not realizing the importance or that they have for driving you around.
Right. Exactly. So now, that's not okay. What would you do? He's a bus driver, power trip, and I don't have my glasses. Yeah.
What would you do?
What would you do if you can get your kid? Yeah. Well, yeah. Exactly. What would you do?
Well, I mean, are y'all willing to catch a charge?
Hey, Yvonne.
I mean, I would have did like how one of the parents, because this wasn't the whole clip. I think it was another clip where they showed one of the kids crawling out of the window
Right.
to their parent. I think a lot of other kids had to follow him.
Aquaman vibes.
Hmm?
He gave me Aquaman vibes from Mississippi because he was just like, man, lady, F you. What would you do, Yvonne? What would you do if somebody did that to your grandkid? Because you don't have kids in school anymore. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh man, what? Like these earrings got come off.
I'm not trying to put Yvonne out there, but I bet she got some Vaseline in her purse. She ready to put the Vaseline on her face, take her earrings off, and keep the shoes off.
Probably done. She probably pull out. Look, she called that Rucker clan. That's her family.
She waiting.
Exactly. What you not gonna do? Not today. Not today, lady.
Not today.
Or she'll probably pull out one of those old peach crown bottles. Bust them side of the head.
Them bottles thick too.
Yeah,
Bottles thick.
Brown apple joints.
Right. Let me tell you.
That's gonna bring the ruckus right there.
Barbara, what would you do? I know my mom would probably go straight ham if something like that happened to us as kids.
She already set.
She is already set. She about that life. Let me tell you, she about that life now.
Man,
Leave her kid alone.
Man, but I know me personally,
that's right.
I'd be ready to have. I'd have an issue. I'd have a huge issue with that.
That's right.
I mean, I know they have school board meetings and PTA meetings and stuff like that too. So that would have to go directly to the school board.
Yeah.
And also it goes back to like how a lot of people say is, they always ask for where the dads are. And then, but the funny thing is, so when they say like, hey, the man is supposed to be.
But that would open up another can of worms, because if a man is there and it's a female bus driver, what he's supposed to do? No matter what, it's a lose-lose situation.
Right. Well, and that's what I'm thinking of, like how like I think we might see more and more of something like this, only because it's like, you keep saying that the men's supposed to be the breadwinner, but if the women were out being the breadwinners and the guys had to deal with the day-to-day activities with the child, like taking them to school, picking them up, will we be sitting here having this conversation, or will be a whole brawl just sitting outside the school bus? Like somebody would have dragged the teacher up out of there, and I'm sure somebody would have figured out how to open up the door from the outside. Yes. I think there is a way.
Somebody got tool belt or something in their truck.
In the car right quick. Just get hey, we got the screwdrivers in the back. Let's pry this thing open.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna put this out there. It might have been even worse if it was all dudes out there. Think about it. How many fights have we heard in the past year or so that happened at football games? So somebody sucker punching or actually even unfortunately killing a coach or attacking referees. Those weren't women. Those are men. It could have been a lot worse. So kudos to the ladies for keeping their calm and not pulling out the wish you would out of your bag. The how you get out of your bag. Thank you. Appreciate you. But I think it would have been a lot worse if guys were there.
Shoot, in this area, these ladies got carrying 32s.
Mm-hmm. Double deuces. Yeah, 22 just don't hit the same as a 38.
Did I say 32? 22.
Just a thought. Just a thought.
Shows how much I know about guns.
But thank y'all for your opinion on that. And then Coach Anthony, you ready to tell us a little bit of something about that wallet?
Yeah, sure.
All right, that's what's up. Let's make it happen.
All right, everybody. I just pulled a book from the back because I have quite a few financial books that I've been reading lately, but also because I actually am a speaker. Got my first paid speaking gig coming up soon. This October at FinCon. You can go to finconexpo.com, go down and get your ticket. You can either attend virtually or in person, and you can use the code about that wallet all in one. So one of the things that I want to talk about is your fears of finances. And one of the things that I notice a lot of people don't do, they don't take action until there's enough fear, until the pain is too much that they cannot bear to do anything else. They exhausted all of their resources and you just kind of feel like you're stuck. And usually that's when you start to go out to ask help. Most of the time, guys, hey, to be honest, we don't ask for help. Even if we could be down to our last penny, we will not ask for help for nothing. So one of the things that we do, I just want to bring this up, is that fear, and I'm reading this from the 9 Steps of Financial Freedom by Susie Orman. Gotta love the lady. You can love or hate her, but there's some things that are universally across the board that everybody can see. So one of the things that she has here is that fears, the weeds in our financial garden. The trouble with fears is that when we keep them inside and we refuse to deal with them, they grow like weeds left alone in the garden. Take the fear of not having enough to cover the bills this month and let it wander around by itself, unchecked. Where will it go? It will become the fear of not having enough in general. Stretch that fear out. And what do you have? The fear of not having nothing, of somehow losing everything. Take that fear one step further, and there's the fear of being worthless, being nothing. That's a long way from not quite being able to pay all the bills in 1 month. Even so, that's a fear too many of us live with. Whether we really realize really realize it or not, and we don't have to. So these are one of the things that I want to just kind of bring up, which is a reality check and fear. It's okay to be excited to pay your bills. It is okay to look at your statement. Everything that's measured that you actually pay attention to will get the financial attention that you need, and will make sure that you get that taken care of. So I just want to say that again, everybody, please make sure that you take a time out to look inside your finances as we go through this year, because, the holidays are around the corner. It's been here for the longest time. You know when Christmas is coming. You know when Thanksgiving is coming. So make sure that you guys do not have the fear of not getting the gifts that you need for your kids, your grandkids, your aunties, your moms, and fathers. Make sure that you go ahead on and start talking about that. I'm going live on November 2nd to talk about family and finances, and I'm bringing on my other financial, I guess, folks who are actually been in the financial game. We're going to have at least 10 to 12 people there, doing live giveaways every 15 minutes. So make sure you're there. Again, just go on and follow me at About That Wallet. And what's going on? Video edit 379. I cannot think of your name. Please post your name so I give you a proper welcome. And that's it. That's all I got for today. You're muted.
He said, I sure am. Good stuff, Anthony.
Yeah,
Good stuff, man.
appreciate that, man. Yeah, definitely. I mean, and one of the questions I put up there was just what are people, everybody's tuning in, what are you scared of financially? Is it not having enough, or jumping out there with both feet and all of a sudden you can't tread water?
Some people are scared, I think, some people are scared to take the risk, take certain financial risk. I know I have been in the past. And even now, I still think, about, different financial risk and stuff, So.
You know what's funny too? How we play dominoes and you always say, scared money don't make money, and you can be at a table if you scared and everything like that too. That's all well and good on a card game, but are you willing to actually put money out there on the front end to start a business? Are you willing to put money out there on the front end to invest in something? Are you willing to put money out there on the front end to help somebody else with their dreams?
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. That's tough. I mean, that could be scared money. Scared money don't make money, but you think about it a whole different way when it's your money. That's totally different.
Yeah, people like spending other people's money.
Oh yeah.
But if somebody else's money, they're like, yeah, I don't care. Credit card and everything. But I think I was talking to somebody, they said that they don't feel like paying bills. But I'm like, you felt happy swiping the card though.
Which has,
which
has a fee attached.
I got think that's different.
Like,
I understand.
There's no fee if you pay it off immediately though.
Right.
There's no fee.
Yeah, that's what I was telling my mom too. Like if you, if you pay like all of your stuff with your credit card, because you're gonna pay it anyway. You're gonna pay your light bill anyway or whatever. And if you pay it with your credit card, just that same transaction, you would just, pay the bill, right? Because you got to put it out anyway.
Ugly sleep.
Oh, y'all can hear him snoring.
He had a busy day today, causing havoc, bringing the ruckus.
Then he just jumps in my lap like I'm his mom.
Oh, ruckus.
Really not.
But yeah, it's so many things out there that I know that people want to buy, but it kind of reminds me of this story that I was reading. It was talking about, I believe it was Socrates, and Socrates had an assistant, and his assistant would walk with him every morning into the marketplace, and Socrates would just look at different things, but he wouldn't buy anything, and this happens for years. So his assistant got up the nerve and said, "Okay, so how come you don't buy anything?" And his response was, "There's a lot of stuff out there that looks good, but I don't need it." I know that type of discipline is pretty rare. If you think about it, there's a lot of things online that we see, or we might be privy to spyware and certain things that pop up that we just happen to search, and then all of a sudden it's on our social media feed. It's like, man, I was just looking for that. Then all of a sudden, damn, Temu popped it up.
Oh, Temu.
Bruh.
You haven't even ordered from Temu though.
On purpose. For real. Damn Temu.
Okay, so Temu, I've ordered from Temu once, and I just made a big order just now because I didn't want to spend that much money on decorating Pug's room. So, but that stuff.
Slow down. Did y'all catch that? Decorate Pug's room.
Yeah, he had his own room. Does Mister has his own room?
No.
And he was the first love, right?
Pretty much. Think about it. They always say that the last one is the one that's spoiled.
So Mr. and Zeke, they both have very nice beds, and we're good. That's neither here. But see, the Pug will not sleep in the room with everybody else. He won't sleep. He won't go to sleep with everybody else.
No, there's too much stimulus.
Yeah, so he has
the slightest noise, he's up and trying to be a part of something.
No, it has to be dark. He has to have his own room. So
you trying to hit that at all? No, bro.
This is so not normal.
If anybody has a line on a dog CPAP, let us know.
Yeah, we need to hook up. We need to plug.
We need that immediately, if not sooner.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of things that were online that we just happened to come across, how would y'all feel if you got duped by some stupid internet theory? Has that ever happened? If
all the
so,
time.
please share in the comment section. Trust me, our eyes are peeled.
But no, Anthony be doing that too.
Uh-oh.
Like he'll fact check some shit quick, won't you?
Yeah, depending on what it is. Like, yeah.
But it makes sense.
If I'm finding some interest.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, let's what y'all guys got?
Oh, well, check this out. This is what's trending. So apparently, those roundabouts that are in traffic, yeah, if you go fast enough and there's so much traffic going through them things, it can cause weather disturbances. It's online. True. Please believe it. It's true. I believe it.
And this is trending.
Oh yeah, because people are dumb enough to actually believe that. Bro. That's what we doing here. That's exactly what we're doing.
We didn't have tornadoes here until we started putting into traffic circles. Because on the count of, you want to know why? That when people go round and round in circles, it causes disturbance in the atmosphere and causes tornadoes.
How did that make the cut? What?
Oh my gosh.
How did that even make the cut?
Tornadoes.
You just wanted somebody. You just wanted to hear somebody hear them say tornadoes.
That's funny though.
Yeah, like I mean,
How do you discuss that?
I can't get behind that one.
Yeah, how do you even discuss that? What? How?
Well, have you? I mean, I know we want to keep on this one, but there's another lady that actually thought because you put the signs up that says deer crossing, you know, like you're supposed to watch out for deer, crossing the road or whatever. Because there's a sign there, they believe that the deer is crossing where the sign is placed. And she was calling the traffic control people and be telling them, like, you need to pick the signs down because the deer think it's okay to cross at the sign. I can't make this up.
What?
So deer can read.
This was like back in, I would say 2003, 2004. It's at least 20 years ago. But still, it brought back that type of memory.
That's funny.
I'm so sorry about the pug, y'all. No, his mom about to come get him.
But man, okay. That's just, but saying that is just as bad as the girl that's online now. I mean, my dad told me a long time ago, you can be loud, you can be wrong, just not at the same time.
Gotta pick a struggle.
Yeah, you gotta pick a struggle.
Gotta pick
this
a struggle.
Girl was sitting there saying there's lion chops when it clearly said loin.
Oh, that one, yes. I remember that one.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. These cannot be the children of the future that Whitney was singing about. She got to be doing flips.
That's what gets me too. Is like, that's what took me so long to actually get back online. I'm like, I don't even know if I want that in the spirit or in my mind or anything like that.
Hey, we got Chuck Best in the house giving up.
What up?
Let me introduce this man right here.
You gotta get him some air horns. You know what I'm saying?
To San Francisco for beating the brakes.
Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang.
Just to let you know, when you come back, we got some Reuniti for you. So Reuniti. Old school from 76.
He bought
some
wine. Talk about his age from 76.
That's nice.
Nigga, we got
that's that good before I was born.
Yeah. Look, let me tell you, that right there was, I went to this pizza spot on what was it? Brandywine Road.
Yeah.
And they said if you buy a large pizza, you get Reuniti for $1.99.
You top shelf. What?
He said, I'm about to chill this and we're gonna have this tonight. No, you gonna have it tonight. You got me all the way fucked up.
That's top shelf at the halal spot.
Top shelf with a twist top.
That is terrible. But what's going on, y'all? This is Chuck Best. He was on He graced us with his presence on Love on the Lawn, if y'all remember that.
Definitely brought the heat.
Yeah, it was a nice little comedic outside event that was thrown together, and I ain't even gonna lie, about 3 weeks we threw that together.
That was it was one of the better events I had been to all summer.
Oh, really?
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, this was our first event. Actually, this is our first time doing this here. So we had a lot.
Next year is gonna be even doper with a 360.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it better next year. We learned from this year.
Yeah.
And so you did your thing.
Thank you. I've been on a nice little roll ever since. Ever since that day, I've been murking stages everywhere.
Nice.
Everywhere I've been so far, ever since that day. Like it's been it really, like, that day really changed like a lot of my stage presence, because I was so hot.
Oh,
it was hot that day.
It was hot.
I was so hot, but
literally,
like that was the first time I didn't let anything affect my performance.
Yeah, because you bent over and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, you must have missed him, Anthony. Did you see him?
No, I missed that one.
Yeah, he got there. I think he got there after when Maria got there.
Okay, so he was doing the prostate check, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, he like yeah, that one right there.
You got a he.
Hey, yo, it's a different experience once you had it. If ain't nobody ever told you about it, it's different. You know?
I'm not getting no prostate check because I don't have no prostate. So
you would think that it's 2023, they got a better way to do it, but they don't.
Old-fashioned fingers.
If you can ultrasound bones and tumors, you can
do everything else ultrasound, but you can't do that ultrasound.
Can't get a clear picture. No other way.
All right, so I'm speaking
physically
to all
feel
the women that's listening right now. First of all, y'all don't really have to get no prostate check until y'all get well up in age. But us, they was always digging up in our holes. So I'm just saying, y'all
got the smash. Y'all got the smash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that old duck bill we gotta endure.
Yeah, they crack it open.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I don't have no. You'll never hear me say nothing about women complaining about anything they go through. You hear me?
They don't even warm it up, do they? When they do the pap smear, right?
Women sick so much.
For the pap smear, they don't warm that up, do they? Or they get the plastic ones now where it's
They don't warm it up.
No.
He said they warm it up.
They don't do like this right quick.
And their room temperature is cold still. Because first of all, it's cold still.
It be smelling like fish tacos in that dress sometimes, dog. You can't just be warming it up.
Look, if it smell like fish, they in the right place because something wrong.
You know?
Okay, they're not drinking enough water. Their pH is throwed off.
Hey, you know your boyfriend messing up a pH. We gonna talk about that.
That's what I'm saying.
We gonna talk about that.
Yeesh.
Yo, I'm so glad I got a chance to make it here to see you guys, Miss Carla, Mr. Dorothy, and man, it's good to see y'all. That Niners game was a lot crazier than I expected it to go. You know what I'm saying? We spanked them boys early. I don't know. Like I'm a sports nut, so for me not to know what happened in the NFL today, like I don't know what happened. The only thing I know is Purdy is a good quarterback, and I'm going to the Super Bowl this year.
All right. See, sir, you're gonna have to chill the fuck out. That's what you have to do right now.
We should go to Philly December the 3rd. We should road trip to Philly for the Philly 49ers game. I got a spot for us to watch the game and everything.
Word?
Worst come to worst, we'll take an Amtrak up there.
Yeah, I got some comedian friends up there, and one of them is named Feisty. I'm gonna introduce you guys soon. I'm gonna have him come on here so you guys can meet him.
Yep.
And he lives in Philly, and that's where I was for the championship game last year. So I told him I was coming back on December the 3rd. So I'll bring some Philly fans with me. And then Mr. Dorsey, I don't know I got Lamar Jackson on my fantasy football team, and he only gave me 4 points today. So what is going on?
Think about it. None of the starters, they were super duper rusty because they didn't play in any preseason game.
Preseason, okay.
None. And it showed. They look like hot garbage.
Did they?
Trash can juice. Yeah.
Yeah, and that D'Amico Ryans is the wrong person to try to start. Just think you just can't just start with him. Like, his defenses are very, very well put together. Yeah. I don't care how bad the offense is going to be. The defense is going to be really good.
But what's even crazier is next week they play at home against Joe Burrow, who only put up 80 yards passing.
Y'all lose to Anthony. You know he watches championship bowling.
Oh, I bowl too. I ain't tripping.
I'm just joking.
Championship bowling.
Put that curve.
I'm a 200 bowler. I've been a 200 bowler.
The 2 fingers as well. Yeah, that's how I do.
Oh, he said your what?
The 2-finger bowl. Yeah.
What's the 2-finger bowl? What's that?
Well, when you hold the ball, you got 2 fingers in there, and you go like this when you pick up the ball. Come on, Carla, you know what it is. You know what it feels like.
What's the say I do with the balls? No, I'm just playing.
This is a G-rated show.
These two right here.
Yeah, it's a G-rated, right?
These two.
Yeah.
When you try before I got on here,
right quick. Make sure you stop.
I see y'all talking about tornadoes and them roundabouts causing tornadoes. That is not something funny to talk about. I refuse to believe that, because I drive in roundabouts every day, and I refuse to think that I am causing natural disasters with my car.
You did it. You did it. It's
global warming too, right? Right.
Well, you've been here, so there's 2 traffic circles you got to go around to get to our house.
Yeah, that's called a double barrel.
Yeah, y'all gonna get a tornado over there. You want to watch out.
They probably already had one down there though. Y'all not too far from where they kind of be tapping in down there with the tornadoes.
Well, St. Mary's and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I got another bottle of this Reuniti and some Mad Dog up there. Whatever happens, I bet y'all be in Oz by the time I'm finished them bottles.
This nigga so ghetto.
I'm gonna be in Oz.
Yo, Mr. Dorsey say I'm ready for the dark.
No bad news.
Oh man.
Him too. Wait, but listen, he cracked us tonight.
It's only 7%, ain't it?
Hey yo, that's like taking church wine from the church and guzzling.
Yes, man. I'm gonna find some on the bar.
I don't know. This is like it'll give you the bubble guts. I'm gonna have to put a cork in.
Speaking of bubble guts,
eggs.
What would y'all do? Nice thing. What would y'all do if y'all happen to be on a plane?
Oh, great segue, sir.
From you that had to.
Please.
Get the hell out of my way, Stanley. So we're going to talk about that in What's Trending. So apparently this is also trending. There was an unfortunate incident on a plane that was going from Atlanta to Spain. I don't exactly know how long that flight is, but I can tell you this. If there's a bad smell on there, it don't matter where you're going. The whole flight is disrupted.
That's at least a 6 to 8 hours, 6 to 10 hours, between 6 and 10 hours.
I bet you shitty britches. Shitty britches. That don't make no sense, bro.
Duke Nukem.
Did you see the like whoever it was shitted up and down the aisle?
Yeah.
If something got on me, we've been fighting.
Bro, like
you got the image of that? You got the story to pull up?
I don't have no kids, right? But I haven't heard about kids shitting up their back
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like,
playing with it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I heard about like that is it's like somebody gave that person explosive diarrhea and they shit it out their shoes up and down the aisle.
It's like coming down the pants leg.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy because I was like, did they have on shorts? Did they pull down their pants? I mean, how like
They're like,
walking, it's just running down their leg. That's just
No, listen, Miss K, look. When you see this, right, it looks like the person dragged their ass like a dog down the aisle while shitting. It was too like the line of perfection. And it was going away from the bathroom. The person was going away from the bathroom. It was shitty.
how is he going away from the I need more context. Come on, play. I need more context.
yeah, put the article up. What you got with the article?
You got it,
Let's double check. Let's see what we got going on because I don't know if I really want to see this, but I kind of do.
We definitely want to see. We kind of want to guess. We kind of want to guess what race it is for real. Like we
that's what I want to. I do want to know that. I do feel like I need to know that.
I kind of want to know because if they was going to Spain, you know what I'm saying? I got like from Miami, like it's too many. You got too many bean jokes on the way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too many. So I need to know, like,
yeah, where Eddie Murphy at?
Yeah, we need.
I saw my
biohazard issue. We've had a passenger who had diarrhea all the way through the airplane, so they want us to come back to Atlanta. Negative. It's just a biohazard issue. We've had a passenger who had diarrhea all the way through the airplane, so they want us to come back to Atlanta. Negative. It's just a biohazard issue. We've had a passenger who had diarrhea all the way through the airplane.
A biohazard, son. Do you know what that like? That means that everybody on the plane could have got contact with this shit. Everybody could have like when they call some shit a biohazard, when they land the plane, they gotta have Tyvek suits on. They can't just come in there.
I just thought about that too. Everybody and their kids got to drag their luggage to it and everything just to get off the plane.
Right.
Servpro ain't coming to that plane. You can't get Servpro to this one.
They need cadaver dogs. They need all that. Oh, bro.
I mean,
like the kid that's on that plane that's potty training, or the kid that's on that plane still in diapers. He can't. They parents can't tell him shit.
Literally.
Literally. Yeah. Pun intended. Shit at all.
Oh man.
Oh. Oh man.
Oh goodness gracious.
Look, look. Look, you can.
Out.
Look, they don't open the door.
Open the door to wave back.
Open the door.
No, this is another clip though. This is from something. Yeah, but
I was about to say they was
fighting for my life here.
They was ready to die.
I'm trying to find a clip where it was going up and down the aisle. Do you see it, Anthony?
I seen the poop up and down the aisle. I didn't see where the person was walking up and down the aisle though.
Yeah, that's the part I missed too. I just seen the streak.
Right, I was just seeing the streak. Yeah,
the shitty streak just going down.
So this one lady on TikTok, she had something to say about like people shouldn't be making jokes about the person.
Whatever.
Or what?
We're
not that grown.
Whatever, man.
That's fine.
Hey,
what? That is the.
We got proof to our own opinion.
That is.
Yeah, we not.
I think this is a Spanish person. I think this is a Latino person. I personally believe that a Latin person probably like Yeah, really tore
Yeah,
it.
because they
Really
got
tore
like
it up.
short legs.
They
You
was
know
eating,
what?
they was eating Taco Bell. That's what that was. They
I'm like I don't want to stereotype it all the way that deep, but I'm just saying, like the streak was real. It either looked red beans and ricey from Popeyes, or it was red beans and ricey from chicken pollo loco. You know what I'm saying? It was one of the,
I like it for your loco too. Those are pinto beans.
that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, like I'm very concerned about that person's insides. Like, as a person who understands there are certain things that I can't eat if I'm gonna be out in public. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that if I'm gonna be out and active, I can't eat a roast beef sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. You know what I'm saying? That's not. You know what I'm saying? That's not conducive to the situation. Like, you should know there's certain things that you can't eat before getting on a plane. Like, you're gonna fart. You can't do that. You know?
Yeah, you might as well. I mean, think about it. That's a updated episode of Final Destination.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, man,
oh yeah.
He messed around and drunk a whole gallon of milk.
That dude look like lactose intolerant shit. You're right. You're right.
He out there crop dusting.
Daily Mail here.
Bro, the part when like whoever it was probably thought they had to fart a little bit. Like that. I think that started out as a shart, and they just couldn't stop it. Like once
they gotta flex that butthole. You know what I'm saying? We go back to what you were talking about earlier with that prostate exam. You know what I'm saying? They might need to check that.
Well,
Bad experiment gone wrong. I don't know.
You gotta learn.
At our age, there's certain things that you will not lie to yourself about. The first thing you won't lie to yourself about is, oh no, I don't need to write it down. I can remember that. No, that's a lie. You can't remember nothing. The second one is, oh, it's just a fart. That's a lie. No, you can mess around and brought the ruckus,
right?
And now you got to throw them drawers away. Now you on a plane. Everybody gonna know it was you because you ain't got no face mask on, and now you smelling like yesterday's lunch. No, man, no.
I will forever. He said yesterday's lunch. I will forever wear a face mask. I'm so disappointed that it was Delta. I was expecting it to be Spirit.
That's what airline this is.
Or something like that, but it just had to be my airline of choice. So I'm just like,
that means people got the shits too.
At least they had the audacity to turn it back around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spirit probably would have kept going because they were like, we only got enough fuel.
Spirit was definitely keep going, nigga. You would
kept going.
You was definitely.
Did either one of y'all see Soul Plane?
Spirit ain't got a bathroom. So.
Yeah.
Spirit would have kept going and charged them wet flow feet.
They would charge them for the fuel they used to get to where they almost got to, and then on the way back.
I need to find out what flight that was too, so we won't take it. No, it's fine. But they said it took the crew 5 hours. Took 5 hours for them to clean it up.
That's because everybody.
Yeah, that means it's splattered in places.
Right.
It means that people kept quitting, and they had 5 hours to try to find somebody who was willing to clean it up.
Well, probably. Could you imagine people throwing up too, like at the same time?
Yo, I know. Yes, people threw up. That there was one person who couldn't walk out. You know what I'm saying? Had to climb over the chairs. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't step on it to get out.
Yeah, I feel like that person will never ever get on a flight again, or that person's reputation. If somebody do put out who
they better put out his face.
If they put out his face, man, they're gonna be like, you that motherfucker that should have been.
Like, what happened? Like, do you think they got charged with something, or like, what you think?
I don't think so. I think that the airline probably charged them for having to turn around. I mean, hey man,
that's a lot of money, and that's a lot. People probably miss gigs, miss all kinds of stuff because of that.
Yeah, they freaking 5 miles is over.
Because of them guts. Oh. See?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Shitty britches, boy. Yo,
Oh, it's a big plane too. Cause you know they walking on the other side. That's a big plane.
Yeah, that's real. That's like maybe they
rows.
took
That was rows of shit. That's not rows. It's just rows of shit. Like,
did they go in the bathroom and I mean, what?
Somebody was using it. You know how it'd be some people in there using it forever and then you trying to hold it. And you know.
Yeah, they fucked around, took that ballerina tea.
Yo, that person probably was knocking at the door, banging on the door, trying to like, yo, I gotta use the bathroom.
Hey, have y'all seen that movie Van Wilder where they get this dude that Turbo Lax? They gave him a Turbo Laxative, and he had to take his. He was a senior. He had to take his exams, which was like 17. I think it was 17 pages.
Yeah, I think so. Epicac. I think it was that the Epicac. I think it was. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They gave that to him, and then the next thing you know, he's sitting there. He just started marking. It was a Scantron. So he just started marking D on everything. Like I gotta go. And he ran to a trash can in the room right next to him, and he was sitting there going, "Oh, I think I'm bleeding."
Yo.
Oh,
I think I'm bleeding.
It's just nasty. I feel like I could smell it through my phone. I wanna throw my phone away. It was
I know that the whoever was on that flight still smell it. Like they gotta still smell it. Like it gotta be in they head. Like it got like you can't get that smell once you see it.
It's like I would sue Delta. I don't know why.
Though.
I don't know. I'd be like PTSD because every time I walk by a plane, I get nauseous.
Shoot, every time I see a plane in the air, I get nauseous. Yeah, I don't want to see a plane ever.
Right.
Oh my god.
My worst plane experience. Oh man, my worst plane experience is with Ariel. She was about 2 or 3 years old, and I worked at U.S. Airways at the time, and we were on one of those prop planes, right? And so it was like trouble up in the air, right? So the thing did a nosedive, and everybody in the plane was like scared, and Ariel's going wee. Yeah, and I have like a few like plane experiences. It's the one if I'm still fucking flying. But yeah, I had a couple of experiences. It's mainly like the military like planes, like the C-130s and stuff like that. Those were pretty scary. So had a bad experience with that too. But yeah.
I haven't been on a plane enough times to have a horrible experience. I just think like I think my experience, my bad plane experience is based off of like getting to the plane, like what I had to do, you know, to get there. You know, like I think those are the like I've never like I if I have, I've blanked it out. Like I don't want to remember it. Like I don't want to be able to talk about it. Like
right, like I can say like everything, like all the good outweighed like I would say like 3 bad experiences. No, 2 bad experiences. 2 bad experiences. But everything else, I mean, it's been like just fine. And then I got my favorite travel buddy over here. So
fly right, fly tight.
Yeah.
Like you can get me to go you can get me to try anything twice. You know what I'm saying? Like
he said twice.
Yeah, twice. Just in case
you
the
bungee
first one.
jump?
Yeah, huh? Would I? You said would I?
Juvenile real quick.
Yeah. Would you buy?
Hell yeah, I would.
You bungee jump?
Hell yeah.
Boy, take off that mask, Scooby Doo.
No, boy. Like I'll try anything twice. Like I'm telling you, like I'll try to eat anything twice, and I'll try to do anything twice, just in case the first time the person who I did it with was the reason why the experience was bad.
You do know who said that they need to do it twice too, right? Tank. Remember what Tank said he needed to do twice to make sure.
Do you remember what Tank said? Do you remember what Tank said?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you would do that?
No.
Okay.
No. See, there are limitations to the anything. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. Anything is in the realm of reality. It's a reality-based heterosexual anything. You know what I'm saying?
The man card and your black card won't get revoked.
Right.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
just so y'all know, when we said Tank, what Tank said is what he sucked dick once,
No.
or
No.
something like that.
Yeah, but no,
Yeah.
you can't get me.
So-
I don't want to. I don't want to know what penis tastes like. That is
So he
something
said,
that I know.
if you don't do it twice, then you're not gay.
I've sucked a lot of dicks in my line of work, Joe.
Yeah, nah. That is definitely a thing I would prefer not to ever have in my, you know what I'm saying, in my taste bud repertoire. You know what I'm saying? Penis is the last thing I plan on having there.
I mean, it's delicious.
Don't sell it to us. Don't.
Please
I saw that coming. I set you up for that. Don't do it.
Alley-oop. Oh, sorry, Mom. I forgot you was watching.
South Park chocolate salty balls.
Oh man.
Oh, yo, I'm a big South Park fan. That's my shit.
Yeah.
Put me in my
As a matter of fact, that airplane shenanigans reminds me of a South Park episode where Cartman put diarrhea stuff on the pizza, and all the teachers had explosive diarrhea throughout the school. And it was coming out their socks. It was coming out their shoes. So yeah, as a fan of South Park, that's exactly what that reminds me of.
No, it's a no
That's
for me.
a
I'm
bad
surprised
feeling.
nobody brought that reference up though.
Huh?
I'm surprised nobody brought that reference up because like how they usually do with the Simpsons. They quick to show the Simpsons.
Yeah.
Thing.
If they quote unquote predict something.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely could see the Mr. Mackey sliding up and down that rose. I could definitely see a meme of that, yo. I could definitely see a meme of that.
You should do it. Matter of fact, you should set it up. Do it. You got
it. We should do it.
You said we should. I got you.
So we at the end of our time. We like to thank everybody for coming in and checking us out.
We were going to talk about the brick lady.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the brick lady probably.
Did y'all know what happened with her?
Hear all
brick lady? What brick lady?
Yeah, it's good. We got time. I ain't going to
her face smacked with the brick. Remember?
Oh yeah.
You know that bitch was lying.
What?
Yeah, she was lying. Like, yeah, it's a whole scam. That's why I was trying to get him to get to it. It's a whole scam. Like that. She works in the medical industry. She injected saline in her face.
Get out of here.
The nurse said that she came to, when she didn't go to the hospital. She went to this urgent care clinic and had them drain the saline from her face.
Wow.
It was botched.
Procedure.
Yeah.
That she did herself. But she said that they said she was supposedly wearing a face mask and everything like that too. And she took it off, and those guys that supposedly didn't do anything, they were the ones that actually were looking at it like, what are you talking about? They just saw her.
Jesse Smollett.
Yeah, and she supposedly, her and her friends have done this more than twice, to where they got 40,000 in GoFundMe pages, dollars and stuff like that. So we want
the Jesse Smollett is going on here.
Research on that first, and
yeah, she has 2 GoFundMes right now, and so it's like going around because it did seem weird. Did it not seem weird to you?
To me, the way how it came out, yeah.
Yeah, it seemed completely weird the way she did it.
And it's causing even more division between men and women of color.
It's weird because as a person who has seen somebody get hit in the face with a brick, like you lose teeth when you get hit in the face with a brick.
You also have a raspberry there too.
Yeah, like
he would have broke her jaw.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like she was I'm like, Miss Carla, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's surprise. That's something I did not expect to hear today.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought that was really good. That it was really
That's crazy.
I'm gonna do some more research on that, but
yeah, we definitely want to bring that up next week or sometime because that's crazy. Especially given the conversations he started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it brought a lot of division between black men and black women.
It did.
Because black women are already unprotected. So technically we can call her a predator. If all this is true, she's a predator and she's preying on the fact that there is already a division.
She's
so toxic. Right? Yeah, she's just as toxic as like for her, like what she's doing is capitalizing on the stereotype of the millennial man.
Which is the same thing that Karens do when they say, okay, y'all want to do something like that, or you're not supposed to be selling something here without a permit, I'm calling the cops. Because they already know what the repercussions are going to be.
Right.
They know what it's going to be. That's a predator.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Attention.
Yeah, so I mean, people should be on her GoFundMe talking about bitch better have my money.
Yeah,
because $40,000. I mean,
kick out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I'm actually like that threw me for a loop. I did not expect that. The next time I saw her, I expected her face to be fixed. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have thought that somebody would have put money towards getting her face fixed and her being on somebody's TV.
It was superficial. It was superficial. If you put saline in your face, that's
what it's gonna do. Yeah, that's crazy.
Giggity.
Right. So
she wanted to get a full lip. She wanted to get some full lips and filled up the whole left side of her face.
Yeah. So I mean that it sucks for us because you got Carly Russell, and then you got her like back to back. You raggedy bitches. That's the nicest thing I can say. Because like. I mean, there are people out here that actually, I still don't think black men would stand by. That was very hard for me to believe.
I don't know because think about it. Last week they had somebody up there in New York, a 60-year-old black lady was getting beat with her own cane and nobody did anything.
Oh wow,
this does happen.
Yeah, like
everybody's built for the struggle.
The era of minding my own business at the detriment of others is really, really prevalent in this era. You know what I'm saying? Like our era was see something, say something, do something. You know what I'm saying? This era is see something, say nothing, record it.
Everything.
Go viral, get paid.
Record it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But the one guy that came out afterward and he said that he said, why am I going to put myself in that situation around her? Because in their community, she's known to walk around and slap people and do this and do that. But then they were saying that, you know, those were skits that she was doing and stuff. So I don't know. It just sounded like a big mess to me. I don't know.
She's toxic.
I mean, if all that stuff is true, then she really needs to be seen. That's terrible. And give me some of that money.
She need to go to court and get all them people their money back.
That's crazy. I am. Yeah, that took me back a little bit. I did not expect that. That was a part of it. That was a part
over here burning me.
I did not see.
I was over here burning. I was just like, trifling. Yo, like, what about the lady with the brick?
Yeah, it was trifling.
Yeah. So hang tight, Chuck.
After stay online. So, but real quick, Coach Anthony, thank you for your contribution. We appreciate you on the knowledge, bro. Really
anytime.
Thank you for that. And just to get us going, help us to have a better week.
You got any upcoming shows, Chuck?
Yeah. Let us know exactly what's going on with you.
Yes, I got this week I got Fayetteville, North Carolina, and next week I got Bus Boys and Poets at Anacostia.
What is the dates on that?
The 22nd the 22nd and at Busboys and Poets, and this Saturday in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay. What time at Busboys and Poets?
8:00.
Nice. And that's the same day I'm leaving to go to New York for.
Oh yeah,
for
that's
work.
right. Shit.
I'll be in New York for 3 days for work.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, real quick, we want to extend the offer to you again. Anytime you want to try out material or anything like that, and you need a listening room,
we can do a virtual listening room with us, Floyd,
Yes.
Anthony. We can all, do a
Try out
material.
material.
Yeah, try out material.
I be trying it out, just be talking to y'all.
Yeah.
I be trying stuff out, just talking to y'all. I do.
Right. Yeah.
There's probably a chance that I'll be calling this chick Shitty Britches somewhere. Somewhere. Somebody stays talking about Shitty Britches shit.
Yeah. We love comedy.
Duke booty.
Booty do. The thing is, I need to figure out who it is. Like, because in my brain, I already have a person, and I need to know if the person in my brain is the person.
You think it was a Mexican lady with a short skirt on?
No.
I think it was a heavy-set Mexican lady.
Oh,
With a blue moon.
that makes sense. That's why it actually spread further than
Exactly.
You had more to lose. Yeah. Or one of those bitches on the way to Dr. Now.
I think it was
because in Spain it's a little to get your ass shots is different over there in Spain. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was some executive dude who had who likes the finer things in life, but all of a sudden he's in denial because those finer things don't agree with him no more. He was going to school, trying to use his Rosetta. It ain't quite working. Rosetta Stone wasn't working.
You saying the booger sugar turned into bubble guts.
Oh, Lord.
But everybody, thank you again for tuning in to Highway 54. Please like, share, subscribe, hit us up on Instagram and the worldwide internets. Hit us up on there. And just to close us out, Chuck, give us a joke for today.
Bong bong.
For the week, as a matter of fact. Something funny.
For the week. I'm gonna give y'all something true. So I just did a show in Chicago not like a couple of weeks ago. Actually, all sip. So it was at Riddles. And I got pulled over by the police, right? They're going to the show. The police officer, I get a police officer my ID. He see that my ID say DC. So he come back to the car and he give me 2 tickets to see the Washington Commanders.
Oh, damn. Yeah, because y'all are bad.
I was like, dude, are you in there giving me some gifts that somebody gave you?
He re-gifted.
So Commanders tickets in.
You a jerk. You a jerk.
Wow.
I was like, I'm a 49ers fan, bro.
He a jerk.
That's smart. That's
He's probably
real
walking
smart.
back to his car laughing.
Right.
Yo, it was so funny, yo. He was like the dude. He was because I guess that the turn I made, like and I guess in Chicago it's like Philly, like everywhere is a one-way street.
Yeah.
And I ain't know, I'm turning everywhere, trying to get everywhere, making U-turns in the middle of it. He just pulled me over and was messing with me.
Yeah.
I gotta get rid of these tickets.
Right, the Commanders tickets, man. I was like, I don't want no goddamn Commanders tickets.
How long them tickets been in his car?
Right. I said, bro.
You try to be
Wow.
smart.
These Redskins tickets. These are Redskins tickets. These are not even.
What are these?
Why these tickets got Doug Williams on the cover?
You've been holding these tickets since '97, nigga. What are you doing? You've been waiting all this. This is the longest joke ever, nigga. You've been waiting for this punchline for 16 years, nigga. Like,
He took his badge number and everything. He a bully. That's a bully.
he came to the show though. He came to the show, which was cool, but it was funny.
That's what's up.
I think I got some pictures. I took pictures of the tickets on the internet. I think it was for a Colts game or something. He just gave it to me.
Wow.
He
was like, yo, I've been waiting all my whole life to get this joke off. He telling all his friends that he finally got one.
Oh my gosh.
He a bully. I press charges. File a complaint. Something.
Goodness.
Everybody again, thank y'all for tuning in to Highway 54. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit us up on the worldwide internets and Instagram. Check us out about that wallet. Chuck Best Laughs. Check us out at Miss Backup Page MRS
47.
47. All that Co-Air Media. Hit us all up. We up on there. We ain't that hard to find. You just gotta know what you're looking for.
Yeah, and y'all can follow me on TikTok. My shit is funny.
Oh yeah, Miss Carl, I gotta see what you got, yeah. Because I'm very un-TikTok savvy. I gotta get my TikTok savviness up.
I'm just learning TikTok actually. Oh, and just to let y'all know, on Wednesday, your girl is gonna hit the big 50.
Woo! Happy birthday!
Half hundred.
Yeah.
Damn, you can't even say that out loud like that. That is very, very
disrespectful with the 50-cent piece. Like
2 quarters.
Shout out to my mom, to my Christian mom that's watching right now. And told me I wasn't gonna make it to 16. Yeah.
Shout out, mom.
Mama, I love you. POP,
hold it down. Right.
Shout out, mom.
Barely.
Legally blind.
She'd be like, Ephesians 6:1. She was like, because of your sassy mouth and da. See, look at me. Let me stop.
Best run, you know it's been raining outside. Don't get struck down.
Yeah.
If you got something to do, I'll figure out something. I'll send you something if there's a comedy show down there. Oh, Martinis. You guys are down there by Martinis, right?
What's Martinis? That's in Waldorf?
It's in White Plains.
Okay, I've never been there.
That ain't too far from here.
Yeah,
y'all gotta have a Martinis right there. Right, I'm telling you, it's right by you guys, and they do comedy down there all the time.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna send you something, Miss. I'm gonna send y'all something.
Okay, we'll talk backstage. So just stay online, and we'll discuss it after the show.
Again, y'all have a great week on purpose, because what you see outside manifests itself from the inside.
Word.
Y'all be easy.
Bong bong.
We hope you enjoyed the show today. Do us a favor and click on the like button or share our podcast. Thanks for listening. Till next time, we are Highway 54.
Bong.
You still go wait for the delayed bong.